Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Well, my next recipe I'm going to do is a cornbread, so I can make cornbread dressing. So, told y'all I don't measure. And I use almond flour because it has like a consistency of cornmeal without all that bad stuff, corn. So that is approximately 2.5 cups of cornmeal. Listen to me, I have no brain cells. Almond flour, and let me get my butter. And I melted a stick of butter, and I do use the salted. You can use unsalted, it just depends on your preference. But I've noticed doing keto and low carb and fasting, I crave salt now. So I probably make my food a little too salty. And so I always cook in my cast iron. And I save my bacon grease. So what you want to do is grease your cast iron pan well. And that'll give it a crispy outer layer as well. Bacon grease. Wipe my hands off. And then, so I'm going to pour my stick of butter. Yes, entire stick. Love you, Paula D. And as usual, I'm all prepared. I'm walking all over the kitchen, leaving the camera. And I'm just going to mix that around. And then I'm going to add 2 large eggs. I hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving. I don't know about y'all, but you know, family's all around. And right now, we're getting prepared to go to my in-laws. Love my babies. I love my in-laws. And it's going to have some super yummy food. So I'm going to mix that well. And this is giving me an idea of how much heavy cream I'm going to add to it. So you just mix that well. Well, anyway, so we're getting ready for that. I don't know about y'all, but I cut my husband's hair. Why? Because I can use the clippers and put a guard on it. 1/2 inch guard. So he likes it short. So I'm in here like cooking and being all happy, and got my daughter in here peeling eggs for deviled eggs. And he starts talking about how he needs a haircut. Really? I'm cooking. So that didn't go too good. I was just like, what? You want a haircut right now in the middle of me cooking? No, that's not going to happen. So he's probably in there trying to do it himself. Most guys, yeah, he does a pretty good job. So I'll have to check on it later. But there you go. That's my little Thanksgiving dilemma this morning. And then he was super good. He did run out and get me some more almond flour because I didn't realize I didn't hardly have any. And I'm making this, and then I'm going to make a keto chocolate pie, and I'll put that recipe on, and I'll try to be more prepared. Got my Christmas shirt on. Grab that heavy whipping cream. Okay, so in the bowl, it looks pretty good. You don't want it to be runny. Oh, can't forget my salt. Get you some of that Redmond real salt. So that's probably about, I would say about teaspoon and a half. That's how my mom and my grandmama always measured salt for all their recipes. So I don't know about y'all. So my in-laws prefer stuffing, so that's why I make the mock cornbread dressing with the almond flour, because I grew up on the cornbread dressing. So I'm going to add about, I'd say, 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Mix that well, and then it's ready to get into a 350-degree oven. And I'm going to cook it for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. And if it's to the consistency I would like, which is done, and Then I'm gonna take it out of there, and I may do the cornbread dressing video as well. But I'm gonna take it out, and then I'll put it. I might add a little more salt, and then I'm gonna break it up, and then I chop up boiled eggs and some chicken, and I mix it all together. I don't put sage. I'm not crazy about sage, so I don't put sage in it. It's just a basic salt, maybe some black pepper, cornbread dressing. And I do not stuff the bird with it. My in-laws are doing that. What? With the bread dressing. So that's the consistency. Then you're just gonna love these silicone scrapers. You're just gonna scrape it out the bowl into your pan, pat it flat, stick in the oven about 20 minutes. It's done in the middle. Take it out, let it cool, and that will be your cornbread for your cornbread dressing. Happy Thanksgiving!